You are all hitting that good cope. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at this. You SBM, no. eomm, no. And fuck that, by the way. Salty! Another big cope. He's hitting the heavy duty cope. Maybe you got 6 jobs already, but who the fuck cares, right? You just need to improve so these sweat lords have more content to farm your ass. But that's just because Microsoft sucks massive dick, alright? But the short of it is this, right? SBMM, good. xDefiant, dead. Hello guys, so this is a subject that I've been wanting to speak about for quite a while, right? It's SBMM, and I'm sure this video will attract lots of smelly gamers that are sniffing that good cope right now, because xDefiant died, as you all know. Maybe you don't know, but it just died. They just confirmed it. And we all knew why, and we all knew it was coming, but there is a lot of people hitting that good cope, right? So we are going to look at its RIP to xDefiant, and we are just going to look at some salt, you know, some salt from the gamers team that ensured me that this was the Call of Duty killer, right? So this is a Reddit post, and I overlay this. Exclusive Xbox, or I mean Ubisoft's xDefiant will be shutting down in June 2025, right? Who would have seen that coming? I mean, I sure as hell did, right? So, and it's funny, is the quote from the xDefiant dev agrees that with no SBMM, if you're not finding easy enemies, you are the easy enemy, right? And yeah, it's all funny, right? It's so, oh my god, so funny, I'm so good. And now there's nobody to play with, because that's what happens when you have no SBMM. Like casual people like myself, I'm not gonna deal with all you sweat lords, right? You're all way too sweaty for me. You just play with each other, right? And so you are all hitting that good cope. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at this. You are all, oh my god, Call of Duty, oh, it's so SBM, guys, so SBM, it's so SBM. Oh, it's so good, guys. It's gonna be better than Call of Duty, guys. I can all hear that video still, right? You are all insane, man. And I've been telling you all, guys, well, I mean, not in videos, but in the comments, like this game will not survive, right? I mean, it is crap. It's a crap experience for everyone that's not a professional gamer, right? So for me, it is crap. For you, it's great, right? Keep hitting that good cope, right? And even the xDefiant alerts, stay hitting that good cope, right? I edited this obviously, but the SBM, no. eomm, no. And fuck that, by the way. And fun, no. I tried again. It's not fun. It's a shitty shooter, right? It's a shitty hero shooter, and it's full of sweat lords. That's why. And so it's dead. Yeah, checked. It's dead. And like here's more. Salty! 3 days into playing xDefiant, and I have 3 total losses. It's incredible how much SBM has affected the COD player base. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm so good, guys. I'm so good. Like, look at me. I'm so good. Here's more cope, right? Another beautiful day to enjoy the SBMM in xDefiant, right? Like, Jesus Christ, man, it's such a beautiful day, and especially today, mate. I mean, you could not be more right. Like, it's a beautiful day. Like, halfway next year, you will have every beautiful day to have no SBMM in xDefiant, because there won't be any xDefiant, right? So, here's more salt from some, I don't know who this is, but remove SBMM Activision, you are ruining my game. But actually it's not, and we'll look at it later, right? And again, more cope. But just looking at cope, guys, I might be quitting Cold War early this year and just retiring from YouTube or something. The lack compensation and skill matchmaking is in this game is so absurd that I almost can't play. Been streaming for 2 hours now, and my longest kill streak is just 4, guys. Just 4 total 2 minutes in-depth footage, guys. I cannot farm easy people anymore. I cannot farm easy noobs. Give me noobs. That's what he's saying, right? He's saying, give me noobs. I am a noob myself. I cannot play against people with my own skill. I can, but I cannot make funny clip. No funny clip for money in YouTube, right? And so here is another big cope. He's hitting the heavy duty copium, right? So if you like SBMM in video games, it says a lot about you. You have no drive, no confidence, no resilience, and no work ethic, and probably won't make it anywhere in life. Like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, dude, it's just a video game, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? It is a video game. And by the way, if you like SBMM, then you have a new Call of Duty Black Ops 6. But if you don't like it, like he obviously doesn't, you have you have no xDefiant because it's gone, mate. It's gone. Like, that is what happens. These people do not understand it, right? So you don't like it. Good for you, man. But why do you believe that normal people, normal everyday people that got a job, got kids, maybe a wife or whatever, is gonna deal with your sweaty ass in these video games, right? Why would they wanna? Why is you worried about what these people are doing for the games, right? Why are you worried about them having no drive? It's to relax. It's to have fun, right? You shouldn't have drive, right? It's not work for people. They already got maybe 2 jobs, right? Like, Jesus Christ, these people, man, they are insane. And here's more, right? This is the game director, or I misspelled, right? Or whatever, some dude working on the game, someone important, okay? And so it's like, how do you get lobbies with such easy enemies in a game without SBMM, blah, blah, blah. And he says this, of course, right? If you never find easy enemies, that's just a sign that you've got a lot of room for improvement. It's a good thing in my eyes, you know. It's a good thing, yeah. It's a good thing, right? You just need to work on improving, right? Maybe you got 6 jobs already, but who the fuck cares, right? You just need to improve so these sweat lords have more content to farm your ass, right? That's really what it all comes down to. It's all these big-brained people. It's just a mask, right? They're all small peanut brain idiots, right? Just total idiots, okay? And of course, we have the average SBMM crier on X, right? Or I don't know what it's called today, but X. They all had SBM. This is the developer, or one of the developers that worked on these Call of Duty titles, right? And no, that actually, that's false. No, it's not, because I wrote it, he says, right? And these people, man, you enjoyed this game as a kid. It was fine, but you became so good at it that, yeah, I mean, it's problematic for other people, right? And so this is the good cope. I mean, I hope you had fun with this. I had fun with this. I am so happy this game died, right? Because, oh my god, I'm so tired of the days of these lobbies with full of sweat lords, right? I am so fucking over it. And so here we have the Call of Duty, right? Because Call of Duty is bad. Yes. Call of Duty sales on Xbox are down, but that's just because Microsoft sucks massive dick, alright? That is the truth. They suck massive dick. The Windows sucks, the Xbox sucks, they cannot sell their consoles, they cannot make games. They spent billions and billions of dollars buying all these weird-ass game studios, Bethesda and whatnot, and they've got fuck all to show for it, right? It's Microsoft. It's them. They suck, right? Because meanwhile on Steam, it's a top seller, right? And in fact, it sold even more on PlayStation. I mean, I believe PC even declined a bit because I don't know why. I have no idea. Maybe PC players are not Call of Duty enjoyers. Well, good for them, right? But it grew a lot on PlayStation, and still, it's a very successful franchise. Like, it is not closing down, as you can see. It's actually becoming bigger. The biggest in franchise history, at least, this release, right? And so this also a little bit that I want to go over short. So Activision did hidden tests with SBM, right? And it's all fun and games, but it's very simple. Like, average people get into matches with lower skill players get into matches. They get pwned, and the lower skill players go away. They go do something else. They have other things to do. They have a wife, they have a child, they have 2 jobs, like I said. They have other shit in their life, right? Instead of improving my skill, right? And so they leave. And so the lowest skill bracket goes up. And they did this whole white paper on it. And I'm sure you've seen it, maybe not. But listen, you can read all this, pause it, read it. You can find the whole white paper. But the short of it is this, right? SBMM, good. xDefiant, dead, right? It's really as simple as that. And so it has quite a few pros, right? Players who have fairer games, like normal players, right? Normal working class people, not these sweat lords, right? I'm not talking about them. You can smell them already in the comments and in the dislikes. I know it's gonna happen, right? I don't give a fuck. Devs would be able to differentiate bad players from top percent players in order to gather more reliable data, right? So skill difference will no longer majorly disrupt data. Survivors would get teammates that play more, that like them, right? The cons of having SBMM is for sweaty players, right? They won't get any more easy matches for cool clips and whatnot, right? But that sounds like a them problem. They are such a tiny minority. Like, I don't know how tiny, but extremely tiny. It's somewhere in the white paper, right? It's no problem. If they all leave, then bye. And we saw that basically with xDefiant. That tiny minority kept sucking Ubisoft dick, right? Because it has no SBMM and it's so good. And now it died. It died because every normal Joe left. Alright, that's it, guys. Just a little bit of a rant. I've been wanting to speak about this for a long time. Been irritated for a long time, but these idiots all saying SBMM, oh, it's bad, you just need to get better, bro. No, just get a fucking life, get over it, and accept that people have jobs, have a life, have a wife, and just don't want to work in the game. They want to relax, right? So, alright guys, have a good one. Bye bye.